Hello everybody, my name is Matt Savina, and in this video I'm going to talk about the many health benefits that you can receive from taking Modexus's Cadence, the new men's supplement. And then after that I'm going to share with you my short testimonial and just personal story about why Cadence has really improved my quality of life, just general wellness and moods and energy throughout the day. It's helped me very obviously in several ways, so I'll share that at the end. First, let's go through some of the main health benefits that you can receive by taking Cadence by Modexus. First, energy boost. Enhances natural energy levels for improved stamina and performance. Next, hormonal support. It promotes healthy testosterone production and hormonal balance because it helps your body naturally produce testosterone. Stress reduction. It supports stress management and emotional well-being. Muscle recovery. Aids in post-workout recovery and muscle repair. Important for anybody who works out on a regular basis, exercises. You're tearing those muscles if you're lifting and everything, so it can help with the recovery. Joint health. Encourages joint flexibility and reduces comfort. That's an issue that many of us have issues with at varying levels. Immune support. Strengthens the immune system for better resilience. Another thing, we could all use extra support in that area nowadays. Heart health. Supports cardiovascular function and circulation. Another thing that's very important that we could use help with to have a healthier heart, stronger heart, better circulation. Mental clarity. Improves focus, memory, and cognitive function. Who doesn't want that, right? Older age or not, we all forget things at times, and anything we can do to better feed the brain and give it the nutrition that it needs. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it reduces inflammation for overall wellness. And then lastly, longevity. It provides antioxidants for cellular health and aging support. So just so much goodness there from the Lonicera berry and the men's supplement called Cadence by Modexus. And so lastly, I just wanted to share with my short testimonial story about how it made a difference for me. Back in 2008, I had testicular cancer. A long time ago, I went through quite the ordeal medically. I was in the Marine Corps at the time, and in hindsight, I would have done some things differently. I wish some of my doctors would have done some things differently, but that's all in the past. It was quite the learning experience. But between the surgery and then the radiation therapy that I went through, now I didn't learn this until many years later, really just a couple of years later did I fully appreciate and understand how that process, the surgery, the treatment, affected my testosterone levels and production. And so I had lower energy. There was other ways that it affected my daily life and how I felt. And some of those points that I mentioned at the beginning of the video there. And it wasn't until I started taking Cadence by Modexus that I started having better energy throughout the day. So no more kind of lull in the afternoon even. If you're one of those people like most of us who would typically kind of hit a wall at some point and you got to either push through it or take a nap, and you're a man, because we're talking about a men's supplement here, then you really should try it because it totally revolutionized how I can go throughout a day and even push through 5 o'clock, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. if I need to, because it really does give me more stamina and performance. And even if I want to then work out at night, which I don't typically do, but thanks to Cadence, I completely have that extra energy that I could still do it. Whereas before, no, I would be pretty much drained probably by 5, 6 o'clock at night. stress reduction and moods were totally improved also once I started taking Cadence. And I don't know how to even explain it. If you listen to Dr. Ogden's videos where he talks about Cadence, and uh, Dr. Charlie Rouse also talks about Cadence, they'll give you the more scientific and medical side of what's happening. So all I can explain is just some days you have good moods, right? And some days you have bad moods and things are just off. The simplest way I can explain it from a layman's perspective is that I have a lot more good days with Cadence by Modexus. It's just, I guess it comes down to the hormonal balance. But one way that it was explained to me, the difference between men and women that kind of stuck with me, which again, I'm going to give you a layman's explanation, is that women have basically a 30-day cycle and men just have a 1-day cycle. From a hormonal sort of, like I said, this is a very generic explanation, but because of that, men typically feel sort of recharged and have that energy earlier in the day, and maybe the testosterone levels are where they should be, but throughout the day we wear it down and that energy, that stamina just goes down. So having something that really supports not only your testosterone but your immune system, your brain, everything, I really felt that, and it really helps me push through all day long at the same level that I was at in the morning. And just as somebody who's really busy and has big goals and wants to get a lot done day after day, I can't thank Modexus enough for coming out with this supplement. Literally within the first 2 to 3 hours after that very first capsule I took, I felt it. And one of the things I also felt was just better circulation. One thing that, as far as compliments I received from friends and other friends that I know who've taken Cadence, is people would just tell them, like, your skin is glowing. Like, you look really good. You look healthy, like in the face and everything. And that wasn't something I would have thought about until somebody told me. But as far as how my body felt, I felt like my blood was pumping. I can feel it right now. I took one just a couple hours ago, and I feel this daily now after I take Cadence. So as far as the mental clarity, I could talk more about Lift, which is also by Modexus, that I really felt a huge lift of mental clarity and brain focus there. But Cadence also supports your brain health and clarity. So there's so many good things I could say about it, but that's sort of my personal testimony, and how even after those medical ordeals and everything I went through, even though it took many years for me to learn about Modexus and have the opportunity to use these supplements, I'm so thankful, and I really appreciate just the clean, natural, and powerful formulations that they've put together. So I hope this was helpful in some way. If you want more information, you can, of course, comment on any of the posts or videos that we put out, and we'll be glad to get back to you. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.